I'm so excited to be sharing with you a few of Mary Kay's core, essential scripts that are going to make such a difference in your business. And these are scripts that I learned years ago from my mentors, Carol Anton and Mary Kay herself. And I want you to learn them as well. And you're going to watch me and learn, but you're going to find the scripts are readily available, both online and on the Mary Kay in Touch line, so that you can actually print off the scripts and read them and practice them and really imitate me. And of course, a legacy of Mary Kay leaders in these scripts that are going to help you not only correctly book your appointments, but also to get the desired end result that you want in using the words that Mary Kay so fine-tuned. And so what I'm going to be sharing is a little bit about the correct booking approach, and then we'll talk a little bit about the tentative booking approach. We'll talk about using the 4-point recruiting plan during your appointments to be able to share career information throughout your appointment, and also just really committing these things to memory so that you don't even have to think about them. When you get to your appointments, it's just a part of who you are and what you do during the fun time that you have with your customers. So let's talk about the correct booking approach, and that is at every appointment I always select a couple of people I'd most like to have as future hostesses. And tonight, Susan, I've selected you. Tell me, is there any reason why when we get together at your follow-up appointment you wouldn't want to share with 3 or 4 of your friends and be able to earn some of the free product just like our hostess did tonight? I think you'd be great, and I think we would have so much fun working with you and your friends. So that's the correct booking approach, and you want to use it basically with every single person that you're closing at that individual close. So you're going to say it to every single person, even though it sounds exclusive, which it is. You really need to use it with every single person that you would like to book. Keeping in mind, of course, that anyone who purchases a skincare set, whether it be a basic skincare set, a miracle set, an ultimate miracle set, needs to have a follow-up with you in the next week to 10 days anyway. But that correct booking approach always gives you, when they say, is there any reason why? When I say, is there any reason why? And they say, well, no, then it means yes, right? So correct booking approach again is that, every single show and party I always select someone I'd most like to have as my future hostess, and tonight I've selected you. I just think you'd be great hosting with your friends, family, and all you need to have is 3 or 4 join you, and you'll be receiving free products at that 75% off discount, just like our hostess did tonight. Let's take a look at my date book and see if we can't find a date for you, okay? Okay, let's take a minute to talk about the tentative booking approach. This is when someone gives you an objection to booking, and you're doing your individual closing with her, and she gives you a little bit of an objection. Maybe it's not a good time, maybe she's headed on vacation, whatever it might be. This tentative booking approach is really crucial to being able to pencil someone in to an appointment and have a little bit more of an edge in actually having the appointment hold versus trying to catch up with her on the phone at another date. So the tentative booking approach is this. Susan, when you do hold your appointment, I know you would like to have our hostess tonight get credit for it. So let me suggest this. Since you've got a vacation coming up and you've got a lot going on in your life, let's go ahead and just tentatively book a date on my date book. And that way our hostess gets credit tonight for an additional booking. And then if at the time that we've scheduled your appointment it doesn't work out, then we can just reschedule it for another time. And I'm fine with that because we need to get together anyway and check your product. Okay. Let's start that one over. Okay. Let's talk about the tentative booking approach. So when you're doing an individual closing, and your client is not certain she wants to book an appointment with you because of the timing or what have you. Maybe she's going on vacation, maybe she's just not able to book with you right now, and so she's hesitating. What you want to do is use the tentative approach, which is, I know you are planning to have a follow-up appointment with me, so let's go ahead and just tentatively book you so that we can at least give your hostess credit for you having booked a second appointment with me for that advanced glamour and advanced color session. And if you need to reschedule it when the time comes closer, then we'll go ahead and do that. But at least that way your hostess gets credit for the booking today. Okay, let's go ahead and pencil in, does a daytime or evening work better for you? I know today is Saturday afternoon, and if a Saturday works best, let's just kind of tentatively plan that out. I'll just pencil you in, and then we can always reschedule it if we need to. Okay? Sound great? Terrific. I know your hostess is going to be so excited that she's getting extra credit because you tentatively booked tonight. And consultants know that it's just so smart to tentatively book everyone because it's really difficult to try and play phone tag and catch up with them and book them later for their follow-up appointment. You really want to leave every appointment with at least 2 or 3 bookings. Booking everybody who has purchased a skincare set, a miracle set, and is using that skincare for the first time. So important that we follow up in a week to 10 days with each of them. And a tentative booking is better than no booking. Okay? So that's the tentative date book approach, and you definitely want to commit that one to memory. Okay. Now we're talking about the 4-point recruiting plan. And this is something that's going to be so key to your building your team. And I know so many of you are excited about winning your Chevy Malibu and building your team from 1 to 3 so that you're stepping into red, or from 3 to 5 so you're stepping into team leader status and on target for your car, stepping into 8 as quick as you can, right? So that you can be a future director and a DIQ, a director in qualification, with 8 active working team members on target for your car, building your fabulous new unit to be as we create our future natural Maxwell area. And I am so excited to have all of you that are willing to lead the way and build a strong team, be a part of the leadership team in our Maxwell area. And what you want to do when you're working through the 4-point recruiting plan is, number 1, the first step is what they call, during your kitchen coaching, you want to ask the hostess, who's coming today that might be interested in doing what I do with Mary Kay? You always want to ask your hostess that. And typically she's in the kitchen preparing, dessert or cleaning up or what have you. And so just say, hey, I've got a couple of quick questions for you before everybody arrives. And I just want to say again how much I appreciate you. But tell me, who's coming tonight who you think might be interested in doing what I do in Mary Kay? I'm really looking to build my team in the area, and just kind of curious who you think might be looking for extra income, who might be looking for extra friends, who might be looking to maybe have a backup plan. Because with the economy the way it is right now, women are really looking to have not only that extra income, but if anything should happen to their career position or maybe their husband's career position, having a backup plan is just so smart. So do ask your hostess up front, and she will tell you exactly who she feels would be great doing what we do in Mary Kay. Even though she may not know a lot about our business or have attended a party in the past, she knows enough about you and the products and the fact that we demonstrate on a regular basis to recommend somebody to you. So you can make a mental note of who she's recommending. And then the second point in the 4-point recruiting plan is to share what we call a Cracker Jack recruiting talk. And that is just sharing in a minute or two a little bit about you and your personal story or success story. In other words, some of the questions that you might want to consider asking yourself when you're preparing your Cracker Jack recruiting talk, or your story, or your success story, is, number 1, why did you start this business? What was it about Mary Kay that attracted you to the business opportunity? What do you love? about your business opportunity now that you're working your business on a part-time to full-time basis, and tell them why you're building your team and encouraging them to consider the business opportunity for themselves. So those are a couple of things. This portion of your presentation really should only take about a minute or two. So you want to have those points clearly in mind. Why did you join? What keeps you here? What do you love most about your business? And your kind of transition statement is, the reason I'm telling you this is because I'm building a team in the area, and I'm going to be winning my car in the next few months, or I'm going to be stepping into a directorship position in the next few months, and I'm looking for women just like you who might be looking for a business opportunity. So here's my personal story that I share during my appointments, and you might take some ideas, get some ideas from it. So I usually say, while they're removing their cleanser with their washcloth, and they're taking a moment to remove that cleanser, I'll say, gosh, let me just take a minute to tell you a little bit about myself and my Mary Kay business, and tell you a little bit why I even started Mary Kay. Anybody curious? I was working another full-time job, and I was actually commuting a couple of hours a day, and I started Mary Kay because I was really looking to have a business of my own, and I wanted to have a backup plan that I might be able to work on a part-time basis that would allow me to maybe walk away from that full-time job, because I was really eager to start a family and have children. And so that's really why I started Mary Kay. It was for the income that I could generate on a part-time basis. And I was bringing in about an extra $800 to $1,000 a month on a part-time basis while I was working and commuting to my other full-time job. But what keeps me in Mary Kay is the fact that I absolutely love the products and what they do for people. They really make such a difference in how women look and how women feel. And it really is that intrinsic reward for me, the feel-good of making a difference in someone's life, really enriching her life with these products. I find women sit up a little taller, have a bigger smile on their face, and feel so much better because of what our products and of course our awesome business opportunity can do in their lives. And that's what really keeps me here, is that intrinsic reward. Of course, I'm still making incredible money with Mary Kay. I was able to walk away from my full-time job over 20 years ago and raise my family. I have 2 children that have grown up right alongside my Mary Kay business. And I absolutely love the flexibility and freedom that Mary Kay has offered me, not to mention a 6-figure income that has replaced that income I had years ago, replaced that 2-hour commute. Now my commute is as far as from my bedroom to my office every day. And I do love my Mary Kay lifestyle for the rewards, the friendship, the flexibility, and the freedom. And the reason I'm sharing that with you is because I'm really building a team in the area, looking for women who are also looking for a backup plan, who are looking for something extra special in their life. Maybe they need some extra friends or some girlfriend time, or maybe they're looking for some extra income. And that's what Mary Kay can provide. And so I would like to just open it up to you guys. Who do you think here would be great doing what I do? I'd love for you to recommend somebody to me. Oh, Jane, you would all recommend Jane? Well, of course. I've definitely been talking to Jane as our hostess already today about the business opportunity because I really encouraged her to watch me today and see if the business opportunity might be something she would consider for herself, because I think she'd be great too. And some of you might, as you watch me today, also have a few more questions for me as I get done with this appointment. And so definitely, I'd love to leave you with some information. I'll be sharing a little bit more later on in the appointment about how our business works and some of the benefits of being in business for yourself with Mary Kay. And I would certainly love to send you home with any information that you might need to make a decision, an informed decision for yourself. And so let's go ahead and move on to the third segment And that is, of course, selecting a couple of women that you like to work with. So the third point of the 4-point recruiting plan is selecting at least 1 or 2 women from amongst the group at your party that you would like to share career information with. And typically it is the hostess. I mean, she's taken the time to invite everybody there. So something that you definitely want to do is, after she's recommended, back in that first point, after she's recommended somebody to you, then just say, I think you'd be great. Why not watch me tonight? And see if by the end of the appointment, you don't see yourself doing what I do in Mary Kay. I think, with personable as you are, with as much as you love this product, I think you'd be ideal doing what I do in sharing this product and this business opportunity. So first, second, and now the third part of the 4-point recruiting plan is selecting at least a couple of people to follow up with, and of course leaving them with a packet of information, and also booking them for an interview within 24 to 48 hours. So I'll talk a little bit later about what I put in my team building packets. They're all in sheet protectors, and I always have 10 with me at every appointment, as well as 10 hostess packets prepared and with me in my car at all of my appointments, so that I can leave everyone who has booked an appointment with a hostess packet and review that with her on the spot. And of course, I've got a team building packet that I could leave with those women that are sincerely interested in hearing a little bit more about the business opportunity. And then in the fourth part of the 4-point recruiting plan is really scheduling those appointments, so that you do have appointments that you're following up with within 24 to 48 hours with at least a couple of people to share career facts. And I do offer a $50 gift certificate if they recommend anyone who does become a qualified consultant. So I might say, after I have shared the 10 perfect reasons at the appointment, I might say, kind of in closing, if you recommend someone to me that becomes a qualified team member, placing her order with the company, then I'll have a $50 gift certificate for you, so that you can shop on me, $50 for free, if you recommend a sister, a girlfriend, a coworker who becomes a consultant. And so that's kind of how that 4-point recruiting plan works. Number 1, again in review, is asking your hostess during the kitchen coaching portion of your appointment before everyone arrives, who do you think would be great doing what I do, and how about you? Watch me tonight and see if it isn't something you'd like to consider. Number 2, your crackerjack recruiting talk, sharing those 3 points, why you got started in Mary Kay, what you love about Mary Kay, and then your transition statement. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because I am building a team in the area looking for women like you to join me. And then the third point is selecting a couple of people that you'd most like to work with at the appointment. Let them know you'd like to work with them, and when you talk with them during the individual close, book them for an interview as well as for their color appointment. And then offer a gift certificate to everyone who refers you to someone who does become a qualified consultant. Okay, so simple enough, wouldn't you agree? The 4-point recruiting plan can definitely serve you at every single appointment, whether it's a double facial with just a couple of faces, or a beauty shower party where you've got 3 or 4 or 5 sitting around the kitchen table, and you have an opportunity to really influence a lot of lives with the Mary Kay products and the Mary Kay business opportunity. So you're going to want to use that 4-point recruiting plan at every single appointment, and the more you say it, the more you will master the words, and they will become memory to you, and it'll become just second nature for you. And I find it such a great way to kind of check yourself throughout the appointment. Have I shared point 1? Have I shared point 2? Have I shared point 3? Have I closed with point 4? So just kind of a mental checklist for yourself, and of course a Mary Kay tried and true script that's going to guide you toward building a strong team. So use the 4-point recruiting plan to your advantage, and we're going to see you and your team on target for a car real soon. Okay, Now I want to talk about the 7-day wonder. Okie doke. Whenever I'm reviewing the welcome packet that I have available for all of our new Maxwell unit members, I always want to review it with them in person if at all possible, and sometimes it's in person on the phone. So if your new team member is out of town or out of state and we're not able to go through the packet with her face to face, you can't do it or I can't do it, then what we'll do is we'll set up a phone appointment so that she can go through the welcome packet and have a chance to learn more about how exciting it is to be a part of our Mary Kay business, to be part of our Maxwell unit and future area in the making. And one of the things that I like to share first and foremost is the first goal for every new consultant is the 7-day contest. And that's so exciting because it really kind of helps the new consultant start talking about her business immediately. And the way I set this up is I let the new consultant know that she has 7 days from when she gets her starter kit. So if she has just submitted her online agreement, then we've actually got her 2 or 3 days of grace, in advance. We've given her a few extra days in advance of receiving that starter kit to kick off her 7-day contest. So it's really more like 10 days she has to work towards this contest. And the concept that is that in those 7 days, or in the next 10 days, she actually is selling 25 individual items, and the goal is to sell $600 worth of product and place a $600 wholesale order so that she can win her fabulous pink ice ring. And this really is a stunning ring, and I have it in all sizes for our consultants. It's just gorgeous. And the pink ice ring, of course, is featured right on the page so that they can see it. And we've got 25 items on the list, and then at the bottom, of course, their name and their ring size, so that I can go ahead and order their ring for them and present it to them at the next Unit Success event. And what's really great about the Pink Ice Ring Contest is they get so excited about winning something special, something pink, something glittery, that they can really show and tell to all of their friends and family and customers as they get their business rolling. But I find it really gets their confidence going. It really gets them talking about their business. So what I do is I always like to have extra packs of lookbooks on hand, so I can send this new consultant home with not only her 7-day sheet, but also at least 5 or 10 new lookbooks and maybe a stack of sales tickets, so that she has, and even some samples, some extra lipstick samples or lip gloss samples that you could put in a goodie bag, or maybe you could slip this all into a sheet protector so that she could have that and take that with her to work, take it with her to PTA, take it with her to church, wherever she may go seeing girlfriends. And I really walk her through the lookbook so she has a chance to ask any questions of the products, and I show her how to really promote the skincare products so that she's selling larger ticket items during her 25 item challenge. So I really have them turn to the page that has the Miracle Set, and I say, be sure and let everybody know that our Miracle Set is our best-selling skincare system. And this is what they want to get started with. If they're not happy with the results they're getting from their skincare products, then they want to take home the Miracle Set from you. And it's just $104 and includes these 4 items plus their foundation. So just $104 plus tax, and they get the fabulous Miracle Set that's going to make such incredible difference on their skin. And I do have them track that Miracle Set sale then as I give them credit, the new consultant, for 5 individual pieces in the Miracle Set, okay? And they might sell to an existing customer a separate cleanser, a separate moisturizer, so they can list all those items. But I go on to show them, our replenishing serum plus C, that's 55 items for a set. Wow, you start selling $55 items like our microdermabrasion and our CelluShape set. the firming eye cream at $30. You start selling skincare items, and that $600 is going to add up so fast. They will not believe how fast it adds up. And so I really kind of walk them through how important it is to promote skincare items during that 7-day contest, and that by selling skincare sets, they will have the sales. I mean, think about it. If they just sold just six miracle sets, they would have over $600 in sales towards their first inventory order. And you and I both know that with the Ready, Set, Sell bonuses for new consultants, it's so ideal for them to qualify for the free products that are offered within their first 15 days, like the fabulous welcome gift of the Color 101. I mean, how exciting for our new consultants to get a customized color compact with eyeshadows and blushers, lipsticks, liners, lip glosses, all designed exclusively for her skin tone, her hair color, her eye color. So this is just so important that all new consultants have an opportunity to win this within their first 15 days. And they can do so if they're working the 7-day challenge. And so it's just such a win-win. Not only are they winning because they're selling product, they're building a customer base, they're feeling confident, but they're also winning not only their color bonus, but they're also winning the bonus products that are available from Mary Kay based on their initial inventory order. And isn't that what you want for your new consultants? To have a box full of free products that Mary Kay sent them because they started their business as a business with inventory to not only service their first customers, but to service ongoing customers that they service at all of their Perfect Start parties within their first 2 or 3 weeks in business. So we want all of your team members winning the pink ice ring. And I know new consultants, as you watch this, you're going to want to win your pink ice ring because it's a standard in our unit to have this beautiful pink ice ring on your finger as one of your first prizes that you've earned in your Mary Kay business. And it will lead to so many more, like your ladder of success and so many more things. Your free car, directorship. I mean, the sky's the limit, right, in Mary Kay.